Okay, it reconnected now. Okay, let me check back. Okay, it's working again. Sorry for that. Sorry, I don't know what's happened. My internet went offline, but just for the Twitch. Not sure what's happening. I will need to take a look in that. Okay, we are back. Sorry. I'm back. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
Yeah.
Open up.
We said about collaboration.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you find the right fit,
Okay.
it can make the difference. I mean,
see.
it's the best thing that you can that can happen in a production, and not only in the production. Sometimes you have also a good time because of the all things, but you are not always lucky when you have limited resources as an individual or a small studio like us.
I see.
So you have to at least find somebody that can implement and have good results,
I see.
and try to communicate with the best possible way to ensure the result, because not always everything are uh, very perfect aligned. No, that's so. But when you find somebody that really fit, is great. I mean, you have to be grateful for that. I mean, it's I call it luck. That it's pure luck if you find
True. Very true.
people like that. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, we had such cases. I mean, a lot. We are quite happy with a lot of collaborators of us, but sometimes the collaborations are short because of the whole thing. I mean, yeah, so that's the difficulty with indie studios. I mean, you don't have um, people that work all the time. Everybody has, just some contracts, some short. You have some short collaborations for as long as you can.
I see.
But yeah, it's possible to find.
I see. Okay. So what about the music part of the game, by the way? How much were you involved in that part of the process of making Cat Detective? Was it's all you
Yeah.
that made the music, or was it something that you also collaborated with
So
other people? Okay.
Andreas participated too
Okay.
in music. I have the biggest part, and now I will continue. But it's a collaboration with Andreas because, and I'm happy that we can do it now. For example, I wrote something and then Andreas decided what to do. I mean, he involved in the style and some ideas, or he find it, the concept, and say to me, let's do here something like that, and that's a big part. The decision is is very important. So yeah, we did it that together. So let's say now we are finishing this part at the very end, before the launch, and yes, we are at the same with the same style. I mean, he proposes a few things, and then I continue and I implement. And for example, sometimes Andreas write something for a trailer himself. I mean, we both do some things. I'm not the only musician. And the audio. I mean, sound design. We have some collaborators. We have Marcus and Nick from Audio Creatures that help us with sound. with the audio design, with the sounds. And in this production, we have something new for first time. We have voiceover. We have because we made the cat with a real voice of a dark American voice. If you tried the demo. And yeah, that was very interesting for us to work with a voice actor. And on this part, also Marcus and Nick had a big involvement of that with that. And yeah, that was very very interesting, you know, uh, experience for us to have
I
this.
see. I see. So we also like talked about that in the future you might like rediscover really your own vision in music, but can you also see yourself making games in the future? Do you think like with like being more open to more forms of art like in the video game industry now that you're working in, do you see
Yeah,
yourself working in the video game industry for more years in the future? How do
yeah,
you feel
yeah.
about that? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And I already have one game. I mean, our previous game, Reiki, it was a
Okay.
puzzle that is made by me. I mean,
Okay.
I was the uh, game and level designer. So yeah, I enjoyed this part very much. It was one of my favorite uh, uh, part. I mean, time in games. This when I was creating Reiki, and also I worked with architecture to create the levels.
I see. I
So it
see.
was a very good collaboration. Just for 3 months, we worked together, and yeah, I can see myself also involved more in the production in the future. Uh, but because I started with business development and trying to support also what we're doing in marketing, trying to find out, still trying. It's a um, very difficult. It's crucial for survival to to make it better. I don't know how much time I will have, but I really want to participate somehow in next productions.
I see. I see. What
Yeah,
would be, by the way, the ultimate message of Cat Detective? Because, like we discussed it earlier, all of our own craft that we make, right? Even if it's music, even if it's games, even if it's book, even if it's a movie, all these things mainly have a main message for the audience that we target. What would be the
yeah,
ultimate
it's
message of Cat Detective if you can like
cat
summarize?
detective. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think, of course, there are a lot of things that we are saying inside, and some things that are, ours. Some things are from Michelle, but we totally agree. And I think our main message is have fun.
Okay. Okay.
We have to have fun. It's
Okay.
not only, deep thoughts all the time.
Okay.
We have to have, some
True. True. True.
we have not to be so serious all the time,
True.
and
True. True.
we have to have some fun.
True.
I think that's the main message. And the whole game is a laugh from start to the end. I mean, it never stops. That's I think that we have achieved this. I'm really curious to see the final, feedback from the people when they play the whole game.
I see. I see.
I hope that it will be the same as the demo because we had the feedback from events. Um, let's see.
Yeah. And what about your game,
Yeah.
by the way, that you mentioned that was done by yourself, the level design? What was the idea and the influence and the message of that game? I was wondering about that too.
Yeah, it's just a puzzle.
I see.
It's just a puzzle. It is called Reiki.
Okay.
And in this one, I will just write to you to find it.
Okay.
Yeah. So No, I mean, it's just a puzzle that Andreas has made a function, a mechanic, a new function with cubes. It's just a puzzle that you have to create your path to a goal, to go to the next level. Simple as that. But it has a new mechanic, and what I created is there are there is a level design of this mechanic. I developed this mechanic gradually. I mean, from uh, start to the to I created more than 100 levels, so it become quite difficult.
I see.
And I mean, what I worked with this as a motive, and had some new ideas, but with the same mechanic,
I see.
new ideas, how to make it complicated
I
and
see.
a little bit challenged. So that's what I did. It was very interesting for me, and yeah, it went quite well in mobile back then, and now we have it also on Steam and on consoles. There are players that enjoy it a lot, so are quite satisfied with that. So, and I'm happy that I did that. It was really interesting for me.
I see. I see. So
Yeah.
throughout everything that we discussed here, like I said before, I'm
Mhm.
really would love to see you like having that masterpiece that you like still want in the back of your mind. So I was wondering about, do you feel like now that you stepped into the world of video games and everything that it's connected with it, do you feel like it helped you and helps you grow as a person in that sense that you will now be able to discover in a more easy way your like personal connection with music and also like your own style that you want to like write like and compose again in music, or even if it's not music but like you said before, even if
Yeah,
it wouldn't be music or just a game or any form of art, do you think like stepping into the world of
yeah, yeah,
making video games it helped you grow in this way, like
yeah,
not to box yourself in that very strict, not being able to find your
yeah.
own style, okay, lifestyle,
I think it already helped me. I
okay,
mean, the whole journey
okay,
with something so different, and yeah, I think it relaxed me a little
I
bit
see,
because
I
I
see,
was a little bit tight
I see,
before, and when we changed this, when I changed career, I was really. It was a really a moment that I didn't enjoy anything.
I
It
see,
was not only finance, but the whole
I see,
situation.
I see, I see, I see, I see,
So yeah, it really changed me. The all this, and now I feel that I want to to do more stuff.
I see,
I mean, outside the industry, and but I really needed time to relax than something uh, like that.
I see.
So yeah, it really helped me, and we will see. I mean, I don't want to to press myself again
Yeah,
uh,
understandable. Yeah, yeah,
with something.
I see.
Yeah, but yes, I already feel better now.
I can tell, yeah, and like I said, I can tell that you still want to have that,
Mm.
being able to
Yeah,
find what you want to do and how, yeah, with
yeah,
being
something
creative.
that you know that I find that it's it makes me happy.
True,
That's
true.
my whole you know that's my yeah, that's my point.
I see,
Not really stressful or or depressed,
I see,
because arts you associate when you associate with arts could be very depressing very easily because of the a lot of when you are deep and deep and deep. Okay, it's like the philosophers that suicide at the end. Okay, you cannot be only so serious and deep and find what. And yeah, that's
true, but I
I
mean,
had to relax a little bit.
true,
Yeah.
but I mean, opinion, those people like who committed suicide, or what you meant is,
Yeah.
I feel like they did that because they had this pressure of society, right? Not being accepted for what they
Probably.
did,
Yeah.
or having all these like people who told them how to do art. And I think that's wrong, right? In my opinion, that's the worst thing to do in life. To I feel like, of course, I believe in that sense of like having a mentor to like show how to grow as a person in what you are doing. For example, if you are doing art, in any form of art, but still like having this pressure of like telling you like what should be your own style or what should be your own vision is like way different from teaching you the
Mm.
perspectives from what you can choose from, and like how to be able to develop and deliver your own perspective, right? So it's a total different form of being a mentor, right?
Yeah.
Because like it's still like not letting, at one point it's still not letting make your own vision come to life. But at the positive
Yeah.
side, it's like still a mentor who like really helps you deliver that message outside to the world for the consumers, if it's any type of art that can be consumed by people. So yeah.
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 Yeah, you're right. I think for me, the best thing that I heard from a mentor is that I have to do something that makes me feel good and
True,
happy,
true, true,
and to enjoy life.
true,
So
true, true, very
that
true.
was only from one man, because all the others, in arts, um, the only thing that matters is that you have to find your style, blah 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 blah, and be that and this, and be unique.
It's easy
Okay,
to
all,
say,
all those
right? It's easy
things.
to say
It's not
rather than to
really
follow, right?
uh, bad, but it cannot be only, you know, it can be a little bit tricky
True, true,
if
true,
you only, stuck with um, those those words.
true, true, true,
So yeah, the best thing I heard is what makes you feel good.
true, true.
That was the best advice.
Yeah. What would be, by the way, your advice for all those people who would like to like, you know, get involved with music or with video games now that you have all these experiences with your life? And
Yeah,
what would be your advice for
it's
those people who wants to create any form of art?
yeah, it's to find a balance
Okay.
between creativity and a goal,
Okay.
and how your everyday life will be,
I
because
see.
it's very important how it works on your everyday schedule, how it affects, if you really can be happy there,
True.
and if you can be if it is if it has value in your life, you are in the in the right.
True.
If not, you have to reconsider what you are doing.
I see.
So you have to find.
I see. I see. Was it, by the way, hard from music to games when you
Yeah.
scary, by the way, also?
Yes, yes,
I see.
I was really very, very.
I see. I see. And what was the
Yeah.
time when this calm down situation in your life? I'm in a better mood and a happier life, that I switched from my. What was that click when you
I,
realized that now it?
it took,
Okay.
and yeah, just one. I feel
I see.
better with everything. Yeah, and it is in my life uh, contributed to
I see.
that. I can say that now I'm that. Yes, with the whole thing.
I see. Okay. So have talked about a lot of topics here. Do you haven't discussed any topic that you would like to talk? Did not touch any topic that you would like to talk about?
No, I think, I mean, I feel with the conversation, uh, yeah, it was really the more personal. We discuss a lot for, a lot of business stuff. In Or maybe we discussed with another
I'm
approach
always
that I
like
really
aiming for this person. It matters, like you also said, it really matters.
yeah.
Curtain, to get all
Yeah,
these and past life experiences, because at the end of years forget that it's like real human beings who are making these games, right? Or any form of art, even
mhm.
if it's music or books or movies. And it's not just a click, and the form of any arts are made. It's human beings who are making it. So yeah. Yeah. And I'm,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm very thankful and very honored that you joined us for today's episode. And I really hope,
Yeah.
like I said before, that really, really hope. And my advice is to really like pursue that, that's
Okay, I'm fine. Don't
main
worry. I mean,
main
it's
main goal that you always like still have in the back of your mind, with just not like pressuring yourself too much, yeah, like you said. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So like I
yeah.
said, I will need some more of your minutes, but for those who are watching us, don't forget to wish list first of all Cat Detective. Thank you
Yeah,
also.
that would be nice, but wish list if you really like the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, true, true,
Otherwise, I
true,
mean,
true,
it's
true, true. And when it comes out, try
there's
it out
no
and write
point.
write your opinion about the game. Don't forget to do that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, for all those who are watching us live or who will watch the VOD or the edited version later on YouTube
Later.
this this
Yeah.
this year, thank you for joining us. And yeah, have a nice day or an evening depending where you live, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.